How you doing, guys? Bear again with Texas Bushcraft. I'm going to do a little show and tell on my neck knife and my carry knife when I'm out in the bush. What I've got for my neck knife right now, I'm going to be changing this very soon, is the Mora Companion MG. And let me tell you, man, I was more than impressed with this knife when I got it. It was $15 with shipping and everything sent to me. And it's, I believe, a 2/3 or 3/4 tang, so the tang comes to about right here. It's got a rubberish type handle with plastic. It's rubber wrapped around plastic. It's pretty sturdy. I mean, like I said, I'm quite impressed. But right now on it, I've got some orange duct tape, and I'd hang this on a piece of paracord around my neck whenever I'm out in the bush. But that's my neck knife for now. And my new toy that I just got. Everybody knows this one. It's from Blind Horse Knives, the Pathfinder I. So there's the blade. Let me tell you guys, this is probably the most sturdy knife I have ever owned, and I've owned quite a bit. I was in absolute amazement and awe when I got this knife in. I was expecting a great knife, but nothing like what I got. This thing is absolutely beautiful. I had some paracord on it for a lanyard so I can use it for chopping if I need to. Just play my hand through here. It gives me probably about 6 foot of paracord right there, maybe 10 foot of paracord right there, in case I need it to build a shelter or whatever. On the side I added my own ferrocerium rod. It's from Going Gear. Added a little handle on that one, and eventually I'm going to put drill a hole in this, probably later this afternoon, drill a hole in this, put a piece of shot cord through it so I can attach it to the bottom and hold it in place. But if you look close on here, I get around the back side of the camera so I can see what I'm looking at on this thing while I'm talking. But I put 2 Ranger bands. One of them's a little bit wider, the bottom one's a little bit wider than the top one. But what that does for me is it allows me to have like a little pocket to put stuff in. So in the top right here, I've got some snare line, or snare wire, wrapped around some plastic type cards that I cut in the shape of a sewing bobbin, a flat bobbin. And there is 80 foot of snare wire on that card. And then the bottom down there, I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to see that, but there's one of those little dog tag signal mirrors that I was talking about a little while ago, or in my first video. In the back, like I was saying a minute ago with my fishing kit, but it's the other video I did on my fishing kit review. But I've got one of my small fishing kits in there, so it'll actually fit right in the back of my knife, so I always have that with me. And then underneath that is some Fresnel lenses just in case. And then right here on the side is a sail needle that I got from Dave's website as well. But guys, let me tell you, man, I knew Blind Horse Knives was going to make a good knife, and I knew that I really wanted it. I was really going to like the knife, but when I got this thing in the mail, it blew my mind. The quality of this blade blew my mind. So if you guys want to get one, it's well worth the money. Well worth I believe it was 200 and I want to say 275, 265, something like that. Don't quote me on that. Go to Blind Horse Knives or go to Dave's website at the Pathfinder School LLC. Well worth the money I spent on it. But I got a couple more things I'm going to do to it. I'm going to add. I'm going to take it apart and see if I can't figure out a way to get some Ranger bands in here. Either that, or I'm going to duct tape. Some aluminum foil that I fold up, some heavy-duty aluminum foil, and a couple of 1-quart freezer bags inside the loop here. That way, when the belt passes through, it holds it in place on my hip, and it won't go anywhere. But I'll duct tape that on there, and the reason being is you can make a cup out of the aluminum foil if you need to, and the 1-quart freezer bags will actually carry water for me from wherever I'm getting it at. So gives me pretty much everything I need. I've got fire, I've got the ability to make shelter with the cordage and the knife. I've got ways to procure food. I've got several different fires. I've got the way to repair my stuff if I need to. At that point, I always have a container made of metal. It's not the greatest container, but it'll work if I need to. And I've got a way to carry my water at that point as well. The only thing I need to add on here is a way to signal, which fire I guess you could do signaling with the fire, and a bandana, I guess, but I got the bandana on me, so I'm not really sure what I'm missing. What else I'm missing? I have to look and see what else I'm missing on this thing. But give me a second. I'm gonna grab one more thing here. I'm gonna actually do show you guys the snare wire that I got. It's actually it's called the Vietnam era tripwire, and when you get it, it comes on a spool like this, and each one of these sections is 40 foot of the wire. And I posted on the forum, if you guys go and look, it's actually in the trapping section. I posted on the forum a find I did when I was at Walmart of I want to say it's called bead wire, and they have it in 20 gauge and they have 24 gauge, and it comes in steel or silver color and a brass or gold color, and it wasn't that much, probably like $4 or so, and it was 20 yards, I want to say, on the spool. But I mean, that's a cheap, easy way, and everybody can pretty much find that. All you got to do is go to a craft store if you can't find it at Walmart, and pick up some. But yeah, so this is I want to say it's 160 foot altogether on this spool. And what I did is I actually wound it on. If you look, toss that off to the side real quick. If you look, I bought some bobbins while I was there too. That's actually when I found the other wire. But I bought some bobbins, and I got a package of 4. And on each one of these bobbins, you can put 20 foot of snare wire. So altogether, this is 80 feet of that snare wire, of the tripwire. And I've got 2 different colors here. So I've got the green and I've got the yellow, and there's 20 feet of each one of them, or 40 feet, I'm sorry, 40 feet of each one of these on there. So I've got, like I said, 80 feet of the snare wire that I can carry in pretty much the smallest kit I can make. And then my other option that I have, like I said, on my knife, I've got the cards. One of them is a credit card, an old credit card that I had, and the other one's I don't even know, some sort of plastic card, but I put them together, cut little notches in it so it looks kind of like a bobbin, a flat bobbin, and I wound the 40 feet of each color around there and put 2 Ranger bands on it, so it's holding it in place. So yeah, that's my knife and the wire that I carry with me. Just wanted to show you guys that, let you know that if you are planning on getting a blind horse knife, you will not regret it. It's worth every penny. Actually, my Mora I'm actually going to replace very soon with the Frontier Valley with the neck knife sheath. It's actually they call it the piggyback sheath. It's the one that you see in some of the videos on Dave's Facebook page, or not videos, but photos that people have posted on Dave's Facebook page, where the Frontier Valley is actually attached to the front of the Pathfinder Knife sheath. So they're actually attached, and that's the reason I wanted to get it originally, was to piggyback it on my knife, but I decided it'd be better off being used as a neck knife, and I can let my wife use the Mora for her neck knife until I can get her a better one. I'm actually planning on getting her the Pathfinder II and getting her one of the Frontier first for a neck knife. So they're slightly smaller than the other two, but it kind of works out. So I just wanted to thank you guys for all the views. Thank you guys for your time. Thanks for joining the forum and the Facebook page. And we're actually having a Texas gathering coming up soon. So hope to see you guys there. If you get a chance, get to the forum. Just go to Google and type in Texas Bushcraft, and it should be the first one that pops up on there. It's Forum Motion. I believe it's texasbushcraft.formmotion.com or formmotion.texasbushcraft.com. Something along those lines. Just look for it on Google. It's just type in, like I said, Texas Bushcraft, and it should be one of the first ones that pops up. Talk to you guys later. Thanks.